This week on Hatch, we speak to the man behind the brand, Thebe Ikalafeng, Thebe's Top Design 9. All the current trends in food design, and we look at the brands throughout the ages. We show you the process of glass blowing, and we are thinking green with Balungile Sukele. We find out about future trends from the experts, so stay tuned to Hatch.
Hello and welcome to a brand new season of Hatch, from current trends to design processes, not to mention the profiles on renowned South African creatives. This is the place to be for all things design. I'm Grace.
And my name is Zane. Every week we'll take you on a journey on this exciting and exceptionally inventive world. So stay tuned and be prepared to be inspired.
This week, Zane went to the Origin Centre at Wits, where he discovered how a functional exhibition space can be transformed with some imaginative and innovative installations.
This week our focus is on functionality. Whether the designer's aim is to create a particular aesthetic or to merely explore a new creative angle, the purpose of the design is a factor that simply cannot be overlooked. Take, for example, the entrance to the Origin Centre. A cave-like effect has been created with industrial material, introducing the visitors to a concept of the space. This, along with other design elements, adds to the museum's narrative, effectively ensuring an environment which is strongly African. Our first guest is Thebe Ikalafeng, an award-winning brand builder whose intimate understanding of product function has had far-reaching and highly effective results in our country's identity. We met up with Thebe to find out more about positioning and the relationship between a brand and its consumers. We also spoke to him about his accomplishments and how he came to be in this powerfully influential business.
Thebe Ikalafeng, an award-winning brand builder, marketer, advisor, and founding managing director of the Brand Leadership Group. Dubbed Mr.Brand, Ikalafeng has published, written, and contributed to several books on a range of topics, from autobiographies, personal marketing, brand leadership, trends, and society. A chartered marketer, Thebe graduated cum laude with a BSc and MBA from Marquette University in the USA. Passionate about brands, Thebe is a sought-after speaker, prolific writer, and consults globally on personal, political, commercial, and nation-building matters.
What is branding?
A brand is a perception. A brand is an idea. A brand is an image. A brand is who you are. A brand is what you are. A brand is the embodiment of an idea. It's nothing special, nothing more than that. What makes a brand very, very successful is three things I like to say. The first and most important thing is the clarity about the promise. So understanding what promise it is that you are going to deliver. The second thing is about leadership. Great brands are the best at what they do, and they're second to none. So you have to understand when somebody says Nokia, everybody knows what they're about. So they're clear and they're at the top of the game. The third thing about great brands is that they are consistent. Well, the second thing I think I said is that it's about consistency in delivering delivering that brand.
Do you think the architecture of a building plays a part in the identity of a corporation?
A brand is an expression of a promise, and that promise is manifested in so many ways. It's manifested in the words, it's manifested in the fabric, it's manifested in the structures, it's manifested in the color, it's manifested in a range of things. So whether it's architecture or whether it's a physical product like a book, or whether it's a word and all those, the same thing, the same rules apply. Are you clear? What is it that you're trying to communicate?
One of Thebe Ikalafeng's most recent projects was transforming the country's public transport system. He was involved in the rebranding and transformation of the South African Rail Commuter Corporation to the Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa. The new brand, with the promise "Be Moved," was developed, implemented, and launched by the Brand Leadership Group.
Now, you said you don't do all of your work in the office. Will you take me to a space where you actually do some of your work as well?
No, I can't take it to my bedroom. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I do no work in office. I think offices are overrated because we're in the business of helping clients define themselves, to define their brands and to express their brands into the world. So my work is done outside. It's done in clients' offices. It's done in meeting rooms. It's in boardrooms where we sit around and discuss ideas and come up with things, not in front of a computer in a little desk somewhere.
So what do you do when you're not the managing director of a major brand company?
Well, I'm always that. I can't be on leave now, can I? I mean, I love my job. I love my work. My work is who I am. It's an expression of who I am. So 24 hours, I'm always doing what I want, what I like. I mean, otherwise, I'll throw in a Formula One here, a Wimbledon there, you know. The things that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about tennis, about Formula One, a bit of football. I'm a Kaizer Chiefs fan, but they're not doing well. As you know, Well is winning the league, and we're not doing as well. But I love those are the things I'm passionate about, and being with my friends and entertaining.
What do you think would strengthen the South African brand globally?
I think globally, what will make South Africa the brand work best is if all of us begin to express what the South African brand is about. But it probably begins a step earlier, where we first have to code and define the essence of brand South Africa. And it's not just in the color, it's not just in the words, it's not in the language, it's not just in the diversity, but it's the totality of what makes us South African. And once we've coded that, all of us have to begin to live that way, because a brand is only as good as the people who believe in it and who express it and who behave that way. And if we begin to export that and to live the South African brand, if you will, I think South Africa will be an amazing country.
Thebe, what advice do you have for future brand architects?
Stay real, stay authentic, and be passionate about what you're doing, because you know, branding is about relationships, it's about passion, and it's not about pursuing money or pursuing glory. Those are just an outcome of it. So for those people who want to come into the industry, or those who are operating at a different point in the industry, understand that this is not about making money, this is not about becoming famous, but this is about being who you are and expressing who you are. And if you're passionate about that, you'll be successful.
Thebe, thank you so much for joining us on Hatch.
Here are Thebe's 9 items that he just can't live without.
My top just 9 are. I love the South African flag. I think it's strong, bold. I love any phone with a keyboard that I can flip and tap my life away. I like my Boss Fish. That one is better. Love my Charles Ames chair because I can just couch at home. Couch. Any couch. Couch is good. Love my remote control. Any remote control, I'm perfect with remote control. TV is good, flat screen. Pajamas are good. When you get home, you slip into pajamas. That's all I do. Patio, any patio. Like my patio.
Don't go away. When we come back, we'll take a closer look at the Origin Centre at Wits. We'll also be chatting to Jodie Ann, a local chef with a passion for green food. And we'll take you through a then and now that's all about finding new functions for old products.